Why, hello there. So today, instead of singing, I'd like to give you a segment called Tales from Retail. So this next weird question I've got has an entire story connected, because it wasn't just one weird bad thing that happened. So basically, I'm at the cash register. Someone comes in. They look at me and they're like, I need to know what you fry your fries in. Oil, I'd assume. It would be vegetable oil. I need you to go check. I need to know what kind of oil you fry your fries in. Okay. So I wander back. I wander on back there, and I see it says creamy frying shortening. So I go back out and tell him that. I'm like, I don't really know what it means, but there you have it. It did say vegetable oil on it. And he, in return, I need you to go back and read the list of ingredients and come out and tell me what they are. There's a simpler way to do this, friend. So I told him that what ingredient are you looking for? That might be simpler than reading the entire list of ingredients and reading them back to you. So he goes, canola oil. We can't have canola oil. I'm sorry. We fry the fries in canola oil. And of course, he's super upset about that, super grumpy, and how dare you have fries fried in canola oil when that makes me not be able to have them. But anyway, I make the effort to make sure he doesn't have any sort of food that has touched canola oil. At the very beginning of the day, we fry, we put some of the canola oil on before the bacon, before the grilled onions, before the mushrooms and things like that. So I told him that, and I ended up going to the back to get new pieces of bacon that hadn't touched canola oil yet. Anyway, I get these guys helped. One of the lady that he's with orders a lettuce wrapped burger. And generally, I don't know if you've ever tried to eat one of those, but they're messy. They're really messy. They're really difficult to eat. Because of that difficulty, we always put a knife and a fork with them. And it was busy. These guys were in the middle, but I decided I'd get this out to them as an extra effort of apology, I guess, that we don't have non-canola oil fries. I don't know. But I get it to the table and I realize I forgot the fork and knife. So I leave and say, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the fork and knife. I will be right back. So I come back with it, hand it to the lady, and she's like, excuse me. This lettuce wrap should not need a fork and a knife. It says lettuce wrap. It should be wrapped in lettuce. I should not have to use a fork and a knife. Okay, I can take it back and rewrap it for you. No, it's fine. It's fine. If it's fine, don't say anything. Alright, another question I was asked is, what is the difference between Swiss and pepper jack? One's got holes in it, one's got peppers in it. Well, that's the gist of it. How do you not know the difference between these very common cheeses? Another fun thing is when people ask me to describe the difference between these cheeses, how they taste. I'm not a cheese connoisseur, I'm just a cashier. I just serve burgers. What do you want from me? Here's another question that involved jalapenos. How spicy are the jalapenos? Now, normally, if you've got a range of spicy things, you use jalapenos as one of the comparison, as spicy as a jalapeno, more spicy than a jalapeno, less spicy than a jalapeno, because that's, again, something most everyone knows. If you haven't had a jalapeno, just try one and get it over with and figure out how damn spicy it is. But no, I got asked how spicy the jalapeno was, so I replied with, well, it's about as spicy as a jalapeno, and the customer considers this and goes, I guess I shouldn't get any then.
That reply makes it seem like you already knew how spicy a jalapeno was. I compared the spiciness of a jalapeno to a jalapeno and you decided against it? I don't understand. Another fun question I was asked. So those lettuce wrapped burgers, they're called ice burgers. I know, it's a pretty great pun. I love it. But that's how I am with puns. I just love puns. So at the register, someone looks at me and they're like, "What kind of lettuce do you use for the ice burger?" And I just sort of grin and I'm like, I think they use iceberg lettuce, thus the pun. And then they were really pissed. They were really mad. They didn't like the pun. Not at all. Here's another common question. Which cheese is the yellow one? We've got cheddar. The list of cheeses we've got is American, cheddar, pepper jack, Swiss, and blue. That's 2 yellowish cheeses. And they're really common cheeses. Again, how do you not know the names of cheeses that common? It's not like I'm trying to break out brie or fettuccine. I mean, I understand if you forget the name of fettuccine or some sort of obscure round cheese or French cheese, but this is literally one of the most common cheeses out there. American or cheddar. Or some people will request the normal cheese. I don't know what's normal to you. You're good at me if I put what's normal for me on the burger. Common question. What's the difference between white and wheat bun? One's white and one's wheat. What do you want me to say? One's got grains, one's made of white flour. Like, how do you not know the difference between white and wheat bread? It's so common. And what I think is the most outrageous question that I've been asked. Why does my order come out to be more than the person in front of me? Well, let me tell you a thing. One, you probably ordered more, or you ordered something more expensive. That's really all there is to it. I don't know why these people come in looking at me like I've just robbed them. I just run a cash register. I just put in what you want and tell you how much it is. Exchange of goods for money for goods and services. That's all it is. I don't have a steal button on the register. It doesn't let me steal. Even if I wanted to steal, I would not know how. There's no steal button.